Luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday on your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Tongues on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his tipsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you today? This is Archie Luxury. I gotta tell you, everything's great. What can I say today, guys? Guys. What can I say? Everything is fantastic. It's fantastic to be here. Today, guys, we are talking. This is the watch show for watch enthusiasts. And I got to tell you, we got some enthusiasts in the crowd today. I want to get Kelso on. Love him. Let's get HR. HR is giving me a hard time because everything is fuck this. Fuck tie. Let's get Tusa. Tusa's a great guy. I would also say, Lolex, there's no point talking to me privately, Lolex. You got to jump on the stream and share the goss with me. That's what I want. We got Goldberg. Let's get that Fiker on. Goldberg. I love my Goldberg. He is so cool. Mr. GMT, I'd like to give him a hug. Who else have we got there? Bear Clooney. I'd like to just talk to Bear. Bear, what's happening? Are you okay, man? I would love to talk to Bear Clooney. That's what I would love to do. Talk to him. It's It is what it is, guys. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So let's see if we can get some of those punters on there. I want to talk to the punters. We want to get the punters on. Bring them on. Let's get them on, fakers. Get them on. I want to see the punters. So what can I tell you there? Watches, wristwatch collecting, life. I gotta tell you, it is a situation, see? And I've got to be totally honest with you. It is a situation. We've got a situation in life where things do not always go to plan. They don't always work out, fuckers. It doesn't always fucking work out. You can't always get what you want. So I don't understand. What is Rich Mitch trying to do to me? What are you doing, Rich Mitch? Come on, man. Come on. The watches. You know what? I want to get Kelso here. He had some software that let you put the shit together. See, you remember he had the software. I'll show you the software. And I liked it because I got to get him. I want to put my collection together. I got 10 fucking pieces now. 10-piece combo deal. I'm just going to get this up because this was such a good... I love this software because what it does is it puts your collection together. So there we go. We've got the world time. Yes. Speedy, Explorer. So that top row I still have. Yes. World time, Speedy, Explorer, Bluesy, and Zenith. Fuck, that's my top row. That's the Breguet. We got Kelso's coming on. Hey, Kelso.
Greetings, Paul. How are you?
What's this software called? I love it, man.
Oh, that's just the Canva website. You can put collages together and cut and paste.
So where do you get the
Well, you know what's a good software? Look at this. What do you think of this? You and I. AI, baby. AI.
That doesn't look. That looks more like fucking. That looks more like what's.
I used your photo. I used your fucking photo. That's what they came up with. Oh, I'll get an update.
It looks a bit like Brando. You know Brando. So when you went into Canva, what did you pick?
Just a blank, presentation layout. 16:9.
Sorry?
I can do it for you. You want to just tell you what do you want to update? You want me to update it for you?
Yeah, I do. For starters, we got 3 fucking Breguets now. I don't have the Tudor or the Reverso because I gave the Tudor to my son.
Hold on, let me see if maybe I still have it saved. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. I'll save you some time. Low effort. I got you. Let's see if it's still there. If it's not there, you might have to start from scratch.
Yes. Canva. I never heard of this shit before.
Let's see, projects.
So, what do you just select? A whiteboard or what? What do you select?
Yeah, just a presentation.
A sheet.
Presentation template.
Presentation. And how do you get those images of the watch itself?
Just Google.
Shit, man. I'm perving, man. Hey. Look at this chick. Hey. I'm walking to my car. I don't think I'm dangerous. I'm just like, I got my hand. Yeah, I'm not that guy. You see, look, do I look okay? Do I look like a normal guy? You look good too. Take the ride home. I got my car around the corner. If you got a ride home, I give you a ride home. Free of charge. Hey, how you doing? Hey, can I buy you a drink or something? No? All right. Hey, excuse me. Can I ask you a question? I'm sorry. I know you.
I love this, Eddie. Don't you?
I'm doing an interview for a live channel on YouTube.
Great.
No? Okay. Have a good one. Sorry to bother you, lady. Can I ask you a question? I'm like doing a...
We're dealing.
All right.
We're fighting.
Hey, you want to buy a drink?
We're good.
No? All right. I'm the only cool motherfucker out here, man. No, man. Go ahead, buddy. I'm not in line. I ain't going that shit. Think I'm a fuck face like you.
Where do you find those images of the paddock? Can I ask you that?
Fucking cock blockers. I never seen cock blocking on this level before.
Google.
Have you? Have you seen cock blocking on that level before,
What do you
man?
search for? I can't find that
Some
animated
pretty
version.
decent blockage tonight.
That was some fucking cock blocking strategy where they actually get in between the hoe and me, man. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to. I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck your hoe. I'm just trying to have an interview, man. You guys are cock blocking interviews, man. Damn, bro. I never seen no cock blocking on that level before. Hey, was that cool or what?
That's pretty good, Eddie.
What's your name on YouTube? My name is JJ, man. WJJ, man. Yeah, W, my friends. All right, man. All right, take care, man. Take care. It's good. Sorry, man.
He's gonna get killed in Chicago. You know that?
Party or something going on?
Yes, hello? He's from there. You'll be alright.
This is live stream, yeah. Live stream. Yeah. What's up? All right, cool, man. Hey, saw that? Just like, how you doing? Like, I don't know, like, how's your day going? Are you into like watches and stuff, like high-end stuff? No. Fashion, stuff like that. Whatever. You don't have to. You can talk about anything. You don't have to be like anything special. Okay, that's good. That's good. You having a good night? You had a good night tonight? That's good. That's good. Oh, not really. I mean, it was okay. Just walking around, hanging out. Not really. But not record. It's live. It's a live channel. It's on the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's called Horology Dungeon. There's like 50 people watching. It's like public stuff. I can turn it away if you don't want to.
Together. Members.
You seem pretty nice. What nationality are you? Irish or something? Irish? German? Okay. You have very beautiful eyes, you know. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you. I'm not disrespectful. Yeah. You're waiting for a ride and go home? Is that you? Yeah. You don't mind if I wait with you here? I'm just walking around.
Lady making her nervous, Eddie.
Oh, okay. That's you right there. Oh, you have a good one. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Hey, come on.
I bet she's hurting you.
Hey, look. Come by the window. Stuck on by the window. Hey, that chick was saying something to me. She's like, yeah.
Here, bro, hurry up. You can make 50 Aussie real easy right here.
Hey, miss, can I ask you a question, sir? But can I buy you all a drink? Both of you, can I buy both of you get girls drinks? No, you don't need drink. All right, cool. No worries. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I just got a prison.
Archie, send me the model numbers of your
federal
bracket.
prison. I live with my mom right now. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to. I was wondering if I could talk to you guys.
You just got a prison.
Yeah. From a friend.
Eddie, see that?
I was like, I'm a computer hacker.
Eddie, read that exact chat.
Yeah. For real. I was in the Fed for 3 years. 36 months, yeah. Because I used to work for this company, and they fucking basically they fired me and my colleagues, and I got real upset. And I deleted the database that controls their vending machines, and they fucking went off like all these machines went. It was like a prank, and I got in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. For 3 years, they put me. It was federal. The FBI came in and they got me. And then they fucking took me to the fucking MCC, and then
Prison.
No.
To prison.
They took me to the Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota. It's fucking cold over there, man.
What a great clip! Thank you so much. And we
I
got
think
some
we
super
did.
chats.
We need a remix of that. 6 minutes. I think we need a 2-minute version. Fuck, we did.
We got a Patel Philippe $2, Breguet sucks, Paddock baby,
Attic.
and we've got Ken Fresno $2. Was that Churchill with Kessler? Hey Paul! And we got Paddock Philippe $2, Patel Philippe $2. Thanks Uzi for the great Eddie clip.
It was good work. It was good work.
That was fucking amazing work. I loved it, man. So getting back to this picture here, I've just sent you some model numbers.
Yeah.
How do you get them? How do you get them all like that? I don't understand.
You know, you just got to size them up, line them up.
But how do you get them on the white background? Like there's many pictures there. They're not on a white background. How do you get
You got to
that?
find them on a white background. So
Oh,
do you still? So let's go through it. You still got the world time. Do you have the moon watch?
Just hang on. Someone's knocking at the door.
Come on, knock on my door. I'm gonna guess yes. So I'm gonna pull that one out. Pro bono work here, boys. Pro bono.
Yeah, no. I still okay. So the world time is yes. And that's the 3861 Speedy, yes. I got the Explorer 2, yes. The Bluesy, yes. And I got the Breguet.
Yeah,
So
I got those.
on the bottom line, we've got the Zenith I still have.
Yep.
Actually, it's with a silver dial. I think that's the white dial one you've got displayed.
Okay, I'll switch that. I'll get you the silver.
I don't have the Tudor because I gave that to my son.
Okay.
And I sold the Reverso,
Oh.
but I've still got the JLC master compressor.
Do you know the model on that?
On the master compressor, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send it to you. Just one moment. Because it's really good. How you did it was fucking amazing. You're a genius.
We're keeping it corporate here. We're going corporate.
Yeah, because I got to tell you, I love looking at my collection because I'm such a narcissist, right? I'm a narcissist, right? Narcissist, aren't I? I'm a narcissist.
JLC master compressor Q.
Okay, so JLC master compressor Q1752421.
Oh, yeah. I got this fucking thing. I got it. Next.
Actually, I'm just going to send it to you on WhatsApp as well.
I found it. I got it. I got the pic.
Okay. So it's just a great.
Is that it?
We got the PAM 662.
Oh shit. PAM 662. Brown. Yep. Okay. Hold on, I gotta get this is gonna take a second. Hold on.
That's okay.
This isn't in production anymore, is it?
No.
Okay.
Just whilst you're there, what's your favorite dating app?
I hear Hinge is good. Hinge.
What about Bumble?
Never heard. Bumble? I think I've heard of it. I don't know. I'm not up to date. I don't know. Is that the latest and greatest?
Oh, I've heard people. What about Ashley Madison? Seeking arrangements? I thought they were good. No?
I watched that documentary. That was fascinating. Well, it's kind of sad, actually, but...
Why is that? Why is it sad?
You know, people make bad decisions, and then their life is ruined.
Which was that with? Oh, you mean
Ashley
Tinder?
Madison?
Oh,
No, Ashley Madison. They did a documentary about it on Netflix.
Yeah. Ashley Madison.
All right, so I got that. I got your Panerai. That's the radio mirror. What else do you have?
I found those bitches too expensive. The problem with Ashley Madison girls, they're a bit expensive. They got unrealistic.
The crazy.
Ashley Madison is like Chrono 24. Everything is about 40% overpriced.
Well, what was crazy about that documentary is how they got into, you know,
they think their pussies are diamond plated.
All right. Well, you would have to pay to send messages.
Yeah,
that's where they would get you.
Which
sounds great, but then what came out later is they were creating AI profiles and sending messages to get people to pay for to send back, you know, to respond. But it wasn't even a real person. Complete scam.
Yeah, that's what a lot of dating sites do. Come on. Hey, that's the business. Come on. Desperate guys.
All right, so let me get this straight. So World Time, Explorer 2, Bluesy, Breguet Type 20, Zenith, Open Heart, Omega
Type 21. Type 21.
Yep. Open Heart, Moonwatch, JLC, whatever, the Gold, Master Compressor, Brown Panerai. What else you got? That's 8 watches.
Okay, so we've also got the Breguet 7147.
Oh, shit, that's right. Breguet 7407? No. Yeah.
7147 rose gold, white enamel dial.
7147. Got you. Hold on, let me get this. Oh, they have great photos here.
I got Patel Philippe, $2. AC3, what dating advice can you give Eddie? Eddie, keep going. Don't give up. You got to be in it. It's like, what's the best camera to have? It's the one that's on you. You got to be out there. You got to be out there, man. Out there. It's a numbers game. It's like selling insurance or Amway eventually.
Numbers game, baby. Numbers game. All right, I got that. What's the tradition you have?
7057 rose gold.
7057.
And it's the Blackie background. Not
right.
The gold
not
background.
The rose gold. Yep. Stand by.
I mean, Kelso is a fucking genius. Genius is the word. Genius.
It's just Google.
It's not easy. I'm trying to do it. It's fucking hard.
$7057. All right, I got that one. So is that it?
So how many is that's 10? It should be 10.
Yep.
That's it?
So what order you want them in?
Okay, so we want the rose gold at the back. Rose gold and the Patek at the back. That's the 5.
On top.
Yep. And then
Hold on,
next,
hold on. So paddock, we're gonna go paddock top left, and then you want the 3 breguets, right?
yep. And then the J.
and then the JLC. Okay, hold on, let me get this going. I could find some better. It's hard to find that Type 20, but I got it. But
Type 21.
yeah, no, I got it on here, but it's not.
3810. Search 3810.
Okay. I have a photo of it, but I don't have the, you know, the nice. Oh, actually, this is nicer. Yours has this like brown dial, kind of.
Yes.
Okay, this is a better photo. All right, let me clean this up. Hold on. It's always tricky, you know, because the perspective is different with all of them. Sometimes, you know, so you kind of have to adjust them to make it look.
I know. I get it. I completely get it.
So you want the Breguet Tradition, and then the Type 20, and then the white one.
Yep. You do it any way you see fit. Any way you see fit, then we'll just bitch and complain, okay?
I can always adjust.
Yes. You do it how you see it.
See, the Type 20 is a lot bigger than the white Breguet, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the Type 21 is the one it is. We've got another super chat. Rich Mitch, what you think of the link I just sent you in the chat? Oh, Rich Mitch, I'm on a different module. I can't actually see. Oh, that's the Patek Sky Moon Tourbillon 6002. See, I'm actually in a different module. It doesn't, StreamYard doesn't allow me to. I've just got to load it up. Just hang on, Rich Mitch. Just having a look now. Having a look.
The JLC is fucking this collection up, dude.
Why
I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. Well, you'll see when I put it together. It's just like you need another Breguet or another Paddock for that top line. Because now it's
okay. I'm just gonna call up that link. Rich Mitch sent me a link. This was a. I'm just gonna pull this one down for a minute. Just pull up Rich Mitch's. He's talking about this is a special Sky Moon Tourbillon. Fuck, this is just a ridiculous piece. I don't actually. Me and Kelso saw this at the museum. Yeah, it doesn't have a price. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that engraving. I don't know.
yeah, they do this on some of their pieces. You know, I can respect it. It's amazing work, but it's not really for me.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It's kind of what are pronouns? Why do they ask you what are your pronouns? He, him. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, I'm a man. I don't understand that.
The times we live in. The times we live
It's
in.
non-binary. Can I ask you that? Is this a PC or a penis? What is it?
Non-binary. That means like you don't say you're either one, right?
So let's
I
have
don't
a go.
fucking know.
Straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, allosexual, androsexual, asexual, autosexual, demisexual, gray sex. What the hell's a gray sexual? The fuck? Monosexual, omisexual, spectrosexual. What the fuck is? I don't understand this shit. You know?
Interesting times.
I know, it's just weird, isn't it? And why is it important if I own a car? Can I ask you that? What's so good about a car? Do you own a car? Why do they ask that question?
What is this for?
Just asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Nice.
So what do you think of this paddock? We saw this paddock on display. You know what? It is amazing. It's a chunky monkey. You know, the Sky Moon Tourbillon.
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
Oh, it's incredible. So much work goes into it, you know. But yeah, it's. I mean, to actually wear that, fuck. It's just a museum piece, you know. I don't even think you'd want to wear that.
Yeah.
Maybe once a year at like a super special occasion, you know. But it's just an amazing work of art, you know. It's not about the practicality of it, I guess.
Yeah. I kind of. I mean, it is a. I mean, what do you think of it? Do you like it or not?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's probably what, $500,000 or to 750,000. I mean, we're talking about a fucking price of a house here. But yeah, I love it. Of course, I love it.
Yeah. It is good. It is good. It is good. It is. I think it's okay. I think it looks.
Okay, how many watches? Pull up the thing I had up before, because this is. It was better when you had 9, because it's hard to fit 10 in the fucking.
We've got another super chat here. Muhammad Ali, £20. My God, it's so kind of Archie to give Brer and Tan the night off to go to a Canadian election watch party in Toronto.
I see. Is that what they're doing?
No idea. Maybe. So you want me to pull up that photo I had there?
Yeah, let me get a reference. Let me get a reference pic.
Okay, here we go. Got it up again.
Yeah, so you had 9. See how you can stagger them, so you can make the watches bigger without overlapping. But that's okay. I'll put the 10 in.
Okay, if that's the case, why don't you put the?
No. I'm already there. I'm almost there. You can see what you think in a second. Aesthetically, it's better with 9. You know.
Yeah. No. You're right. Yeah.
But it's okay. Let's just go ahead. We're committing. I think I need to find a better Panerai photo. I'm just going to send you this because I'm pretty much there now.
Okay. Okay, you're almost there now?
Yeah. I changed it for the silver dial Zenith.
Oh, fantastic. That's beautiful stuff.
What else is happening? What's the latest?
I got some gossip. I got some gossip for you. Okay.
Give me the goss. Give me the goss.
So I've look, I got to tell you something. I've come back from overseas, and I've realized something. I shouldn't have bought the box. I spent too much money. But
here we go.
I do love that box. I got to tell you, I don't regret it. Like if someone said to me, "Hey, I want it back," I'll buy it off you. I don't want to sell it. I actually love it. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I really do love it. But the thing, of course, is it was a lot of money. You know what I mean? I paid, but the thing is, I think sometimes you've just got to stop spending. How are you going with your expenditure? Because you've been spending like a drunken sailor.
Drunken sailor. Oh, it's all good. No worries. No worries, man. Yes, Emergency fund. Yeah.
No. I understand what you're saying. It's
in my line. I mean, I've told you, in my line of work, you got to have a lot of reserve.
Up and down. Maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes.
Freelance life. The freelance life.
Yeah, no. I understand exactly what you're saying there.
I'm gonna send you this as a preliminary, and then we can adjust because I think I gotta change some of the perspectives. Like that JLC is a lot bigger than I think it is.
I like a preliminary. It's just send it to me so I can at least say yes or yay or nay, okay? Because I want to just get the order done first. Then we can fine tune it. Can you send it to me on WhatsApp?
Yep.
That's what I like to do. I don't like to just rush in there. I want to be. I'm a professional.
Yes.
You know.
We're gonna have a little rehearsal here. A little rehearsal.
Yeah, it's sort of a
audition, casting.
Oh,
casting.
Another super chat. I got another super chat. We got one from Lolex. Lolex says to me,
we love Lolex.
Lolex is cool. He says to me, $2, sell all of this and get a day date 40 and a no date sub. Simple.
Ooh.
No way in the world.
Ooh.
All
right. What do you want? PDF? JPEG.
JPEG.
Stand by.
Thank you.
Downloading.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, check it. Just sent it.
Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to this. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. You did that? That looks amazing. Oh, only problem is the Breguet's white gold. It should be rose gold.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry. My bad. Easy fix. Easy fix.
Okay.
I was wondering why that was looking. Okay. Fuck me dead. My bad. I knew that. Why the fuck did I do that?
No. Okay. It's okay, because Thomas Burnett wanted the white gold one.
I was moving a little quick
that looks
there.
Amazing.
Which one was that? The 7 something?
7147.
Okay. Yep. Easy fix. I got it right here. Would you have gone for the white gold? I guess you got to match your set to rose gold.
The whole reason I bought it was because I had the 2 rose gold one and that white gold one. So the rose gold one came up and I thought, oh, fuck. I fell in love with the enamel dial. That's the reason I bought it.
It is really amazing. What do you have, a brown strap on it?
Yes, I do. I have a brown strap. Yes, I do. I do have a brown strap on it.
Perfect. All right. Fuck, maybe your world time should be in rose gold.
Well,
now I'm seeing the whole top row. It's almost like that fucking world time throws it off. Here, I'll send this to you.
We got a super chat here. JD Montreal, $2.80. Archie, Eddie needs to get pussy. Help him. Look, Eddie is fucking amazing. Okay, Eddie is a beautiful guy. I like Eddie. Okay. Oh, you're sending the image to me now. Holy fuck. Calso is the guy is a legend, you know. Oh fuck. Calso, I can look at this image for hours, you know that? It's like I think I need to come not engaged on the stream. I just look at your picture. I'll be mesmer. Oh, 1 minute. Hello.
Delivery.
I'll get the parcel. I'm just gonna give him an eBay return. I'm gonna return something. Returning something.
Ooh. Not as described, boys. Not as described. are the loyal panelists? Where's Mike the Snake? Where's Bear Clooney? Where's Mark Goldberg? Clivers? Doc?
I realized I was spending too much, Kelso.
After the fact.
I bought this book on Bentleys, but it turned out to be a little miniature book, and I thought, fuck, I spent $200 on that. Send it back. That's exactly what I did. Kelso, this image is fucking amazing. Kelso. Fuck. I'm mesmerized. World time, JLC, Type 21, the two other Breguets. Yes. Explorer 2, Speedy, Pam, Zenith, and the Bluesy. What do you think of that?
I suppose I should have put the Rolex together. Whoopsie.
Let me.
I should move the Rolex over to the other Rolex.
Let me. I just want to check one thing to make sure we got it right, because that looks fucking.
Okay, now that I'm looking at this, okay, what the fuck is the Panerai and the Zenith doing there?
Oh, the Zenith. Sorry, the Zenith. Actually, that is the Zenith I've got. Yeah, that is the Zenith.
Yeah. I got the right one.
That is.
But what the fuck? Those bottom three, the Speedmaster, the Panerai, and the fucking Zenith, are not up to the tier of these other pieces.
No. No, they're icons. They're icons. Like the Zenith.
All right, you've talked so much about the Moonwatch, I'll give you the pass. And that was a gift. But the Panerai and the Zenith are complete fillers compared to the rest of what you have. If those were your two only watches, I'd say those are two great watches. But when you have that whole top row,
the Zenith was the first. I won a Zenith because it was the first automatic chronograph.
Okay. All right, you got a point. You know I just don't see. If I had your collection, I would. When am I grabbing the Zenith? For a hike? When do you wear the Zenith?
I wear the Zenith all the time.
All right, well, fuck it. It's cheap enough. I guess it's fine. I want to move the two-tone over to the polar. Let me just. I realized that just now, so that's gonna clean it up a little bit.
I think you're right.
And we should probably put the Rolex in the middle.
You know what we should do is put the two Rolexes together and put the two chronographs on the bottom line together, because the.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yep. So we'll do Zenith bottom right next to the Speedmaster.
Yeah, I think so, because let's face it, they are.
And then you got the Pam. Fuck. I guess Rolex on the left, Pam in the middle. No, the Pam doesn't deserve that. Let's put the Pam on the left. Put the Bluesy in the middle.
Yeah. We got another super chat there. JD So Rolex, I don't think I would sell these off to get a day date 40 and a no date sub. No way. And because the market's tough. The market is very fucking tough in Australia. JD Montreal, $2.80. Eddie needs to get pussy. Help him out. JD Montreal, $2.80. Eddie loves pussy, big boy. He needs a campaign. And we've got the ghost of Pablo Escobar, $2. Congratulations, building back your collection, Breguet.
Yeah. No, seriously. You've really You're back on track, baby. It's a
Mm.
beautiful thing. You fell off the wagon a little bit. Shit happened. You know. You've come back strong. All right, this is coming together a little nicer. You know, the way you do it, you know, you look at, I know how big the Speedmaster is, and I know how big that Breguet is. And then when you see that the Breguet is bigger, it's like, okay, no, adjust, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of, I got to be honest with you. I love you're really good at this shit. You know that?
It's not that complicated.
You're pretty good at this stuff.
You know what I just started playing with, though? That Sora, the AI Sora image generator. Tan was talking about the WhatsApp one, but that one was not working great for me. And then I was just looking at different ones, and the one from Sora is really fucking good.
Oh, okay, got you. Interesting stuff. I must tell you, no, you really got some good stuff. You got some good stuff there.
Here, I'm gonna send you this updated one. Here, maybe we can spice it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the white background, is that cool, or should we put something else back there?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh no, the white background's very cool. I love it.
Oh, that works? Okay, fuck it. We'll just keep that. All right, let me share this one with you.
Man, you are fucking. I don't know how you do this shit. You're a fucking expert at this. How did you learn? Can I do that?
You just go online and figure it out. I don't know. You just fucking Google and YouTube. You can figure a lot of shit out. There's the new one. I sent it to you. I think that's the better way to line them up.
Oh, fuck, man. They look fucking amazing. Man, you are the man. We got Rich Mitch, $2, £2. Both of you choose a Grand Seiko to add to your... Actually, that's a really good choice. You know what I would love to add to my collection?
Mm.
Let me just pick... Which one was the latest one you sent me? What did you do? Okay, here we go. This is the one you sent me just now. This is the one, isn't it? Keslo?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's it. Kelso, I've got to tell you, if I was to add a Grand Seiko, what's going on there? What's happened?
I'm going on the Grand Seiko website.
Grand Seiko, I got to tell you, I would almost add a Snowflake. Do you like Snowflake?
It's okay. That's an older one.
Yeah, I do like their GMT. I'd probably look at it and say, what am I lacking,
This is
right?
what I would get right here. Omiwatari.
Oh, fuck. They're expensive, but...
Yeah. But they're cool. Manual wind, no date, spring drive.
No, that is beautiful, but it's expensive. You know what I mean?
You can get them used for like $5,000, I bet, maybe 6. You like the Snowflake, huh? The classic.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is nice too. I think this is super expensive. What the fuck? Yeah, 59,000. Never mind. Let's see the one you like here. What's going on with my internet? Okay, here we go. Oh, these are nice. These are the new ones. What do you think of these?
Oh my God, they're beautiful. What metal would you go? Would you go for a metal?
I mean, steel or titanium is kind of their thing. So you'd really go with the snowflake? Come on, they got a lot of better shit than that. That's like the answer from 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. I probably would you go on a strap or a bracelet? What would you pick?
Oh, probably strap. Their bracelets suck. Their bracelets
you
are really
reckon?
fucking shit. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
I wish they cleaned that up, but it is what it is. This isn't bad. See, they have
oh.
pretty cool dials. Some of these like textured dials are kind of cool.
See, I actually one thing about the Grand Seiko is they really do emphasize the weakness is the bracelet. The bracelets aren't that great, but the
Yeah.
dials are subliminal, and also the polishing on the hands. We've got a super chat
Yeah.
from CB, $5 to make 10 watches look good together is almost impossible. The top level works great. The lower one looks out of place. As there, yeah. I got to be honest with you. I actually quite enjoy what you did. I think it was. I think it was. Just pull that up. I think that was amazing. Look at that. Paddock, JLC, then 3 Breguets. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Because this is in order. You know what's in order of? Prestige. Prestige. Oh, what happened to Kelso? He fell out.
I pressed the wrong button. My bad.
Prestige, Kelso. So you must admit the heavy hitters, the obnoxious watches would be Patek, JLC, Breguet in gold, then the traditional, then just going ding, 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 ding. Then we've got the PAM. This is the big size. That's 47 mil, 42 mil Explorer. Then next to the Explorer has to go the Rolex, has to go then the Speedy, and then the Zenith. Which ones could you lop off? Which watches would you lop off?
First, the Panerai. Not because it's a bad watch. I just don't see.
I'm wearing a.
I know. I like it. I like it. I'm just saying.
That's the one I got the strap in.
No, Geneva? I know. You're pot committed. You just put money into it.
Well, not only that, I also got the rubber. I got a brown rubber. You know that it's sort of a blacky brown. It's a blacky. It's not a brown. It's a blacky brown.
I'm telling you, I like the watch. I like the straps. I'm just looking at the cohesive DNA of the collection. Okay,
I just told somebody, hello. I hope you're well. I want to see you. However, my business is very poor at the moment. Very bad financial times. And this person's come back to me. Then why did you go to Geneva and Hong Kong last month? It's good for you. What does that mean?
Who knows? Who gives a shit?
Hey, that's a good point. Who gives a shit? We had a great time. Kelso, what do you think of that as a collection? Seriously, someone had that. Isn't that beautiful?
You got a lot to choose from. Every occasion is covered. You're good. You're good. It is a lot. 10 is up there. You know, that's on the, maybe not for some, but to me, that's the higher side of the, because it's just over a month. You could only wear each watch, 3 times a month?
Yeah. You don't love the Bregsters? You're warming to them. Come on, aren't you?
I am. No, I really am. I like the one on the top right. I like the tradition and the classique. The Type 20 does not much for me, but I respect it.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Hi, good. I'll be right back. I gotta take a call.
No worries.
No, I am. I was showing you that platinum one, that black dial I liked. The classique is cool. For sure.
What I try and do is, with the rose, I try and match the bottom to the top. There's some sort of relationship.
What do you mean?
Well, At least for me, rose works.
Like, you know how you got the traditional, I'd put the Zenith underneath that because it's got the exposed movement. You know what I mean? You see what I mean?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That's another way of doing. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying,
I still
hey,
got it open. Make all your wishes now while it's open. Because somehow the old one didn't stay in my account. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think they delete them after a certain amount of time if you don't pay for the.
yeah, they do that.
Oh, bummer. Hey, Kessler.
What's up, Mikey? How you doing?
Oh, just fine. Just got back from the grocery store. And,
Which one? Ralph's, Vaughn's, Albertsons, Costco,
Safeway.
Safeway. Nice.
Yeah, up in Northern California, it's Safeway, and down in Southern California, I think it might be Vaughn's.
Yeah, I think it's the same company.
Yeah, they are one and the same, I believe. Yeah, for sure. Because my Safeway Club card and shit worked when I went down there. But anyways, how you doing? You still riding around?
Not today. I just chilled out today. I went to the gym, did a little cleanup, and I'm just kicking it with Archie. We're putting the collage together. We're lining up the collection, seeing what fits. How would you rate this collection, Mike, on a scale of 1 to 10? And what would you get rid of?
I'd say this collection's an 8.
8.0.
Yeah.
Ooh, B-, Paul. B-.
Ooh.
Well, starting from left to right, what's that first watch with the
That's
bezel?
the Holy Grail. That's from the motherland. The Patek Philippe World Timer.
Oh wow. Okay. So that's an interesting looking watch. The next one, the lugs, the screw down lug crown things are just too humongous. This one is, I think this is Archie's Breguet.
Yeah, those top 3 on the right are all the 3 Breguets.
Yeah, the 3 Breguets in the center. Yeah. I like this watch. I think it's got nice lines, and standard kind of chronograph layout. But I've seen it done better by other companies. Just the same kind of, same execution, same thing, but different execution. But otherwise, it's a beautiful watch, and it's solid gold, and it's got a lot going for it. This watch, the next watch, is kind of skeletonized and kind of modern, and very, very kind of what do they call that? Steampunk, in the design of the movement and stuff. It's and it's, or maybe that's the term, but it doesn't have the same finishings on it because I think is the whole thing coated like DLC or
it's a sandblasted finish. Sandblasted finish.
Okay, well, but anyways, this watch kicks ass. This watch is really cool, and then this watch is just the absolute, epitome of a perfect dress watch in my book. Just simple 3-hander.
What would you get rid of? What would you whack? What would you throw off a cliff?
The first Panerai, the first one would be the one to go. Well, not because
run a poll, Archie. Run a poll. What would you get rid of? The Zenith, the PAM, or the JLC? Because honestly, those are the 3 on the chopping block: the JLC, the PAM, and the Zenith.
Okay, hang on, I'm just doing the poll now.
You gotta keep the JLC.
What? You were just bitching about the horned lugs.
What?
Well, I mean, not every watch from every company.
Okay, so what's the choices? We've got the JLC.
You choose 4 watches to put in the poll. You pick the four watches that you like the least.
So the JLC's 1. The Zenith. The Zenith is another.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many options can you put in the poll? 4 or 5?
4. We can have, I think, also the Panerai.
Yeah.
And finally, what's something else we'd put there? I'd say we'd put the what else can we put there?
The Breguet Chrono.
Yeah, the Breguet Chrono with the big giant screw down lugs.
Okay, starting poll now. Here we go. Let's have a look.
The Pam I love, but I just can't get over it only being a 2-hander. That's it. Otherwise, it fucking things, you know.
It's
all
clean though.
that.
It's different. And that makes it a nice clean dial.
Yeah, agreed. It's just not for me. I gotta have a second hand. Sorry, or I actually really like Panerais standard. Second hand subdial to the left.
Actually, that works with the Pam under the paddock because those are both 2-handers without seconds.
Yeah, well, most Pams are 2-handers with the second subdial. That's kind of their base standard base model. Kind of
Base.
Yeah, and then they have some with other complications. Like I had one with an El Primero movement, a 40 millimeter with.
Hey, Mikey, I just want to ask you something quickly. Mike and Kelso, I want to ask you something. If you were dating a woman, what is more important, looks or money?
Looks
Asking
fade.
for-
Looks
Sorry?
fade. Looks fade.
Honestly, I'd have to say looks, but that's a really loaded, tough question because with enough money, you can overlook looks.
How much? What are we talking? Minimum net worth.
Oh, enough for me to be a complete sugar baby, sugar daddy, mama's boy, and be taken care of at the highest level. What
about like a net worth of like 600 grand?
No, not even. Then I'm still in the pool. I'm still playing in the pool, looking for 35-year-olds.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you?
No, not at all.
You don't think you're pushing your luck, Mikey, do you?
No, I don't.
35.
35
to 40.
Me and Kessler don't even go after that.
Listen, I've got the.
What, Mike? How old? What are you? 50? 51?
No, I'm 58.
58.
He's a good 58, but he's a good look. Mike's a thing about Mike is he's got an aura to him. He's a
young 58. He's a young 58.
Yep.
So you think 35 is kind of your go-to number? 35-year-old.
Sorry, you got a super chat. Tell Philippe, $2. Mike the Snake's net worth required for chicks to overlook Eddie. 1 million.
Something tells me Eddie might almost be more expensive than me if just like open checkbook left on the table kind of thing. But
what does that mean?
Well, total sugar daddy. You go out with an older person that will buy you whatever you want, kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, when I see women, picture like most of the women. Now I know there's exceptions, so I'm not trying to make an across the board statement or anything like that. But when I see 58-year-old women, I see my mom. I swear. I mean, the wrinkles, the hands, the whole 9 yards. It's just like, oh my God! I couldn't.
There's some good-looking 58. What about Martha Stewart? Would you get with Martha Stewart?
Yes, she's 80. I would get with her.
She's 83.
Yeah. Well, no,
Three.
it's always subjective, you know, and every situation is different. I'm just talking about my personal preferences. That's it. That is as far as it goes. Yeah.
Look, Mike, this is what's wrong with this? This is right up your alley here.
Is this Martha Stewart?
Yes.
Um,
And
Look
she
at
went to
that.
jail
Look
as
at
well,
that.
Mike. You got something in common. She went to jail as well.
oh, well,
Did
then
you see that?
we have so
Did you
much
see
in
the
common.
documentary on her? There's a great documentary, Martha, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think they turned. What did she do wrong? A bit of insider trading. What the fuck
Yeah.
is wrong with that? That's right. That's Gordon Gecko. Greed is good.
No.
Fuckface.
No, it's a good. I mean, they definitely made an example of her, but she.
Yeah.
You know what really happened? She pissed off the wrong person. She
Yep.
actually got ratted out by like an assistant of a company that like was called her, and she was like an asshole to him, and he knew that she had the insider trading and ratted her out.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Who is he? Do you know who he is?
I watched the documentary a while ago. I can't remember.
And
He
does
worked for some company, and
so he basically got shitted off that it was ego. He got upset that she told him off.
basically, and he had goss on her. So, whoopsie.
Fair enough. What do you think? That's the
Yeah.
way it works, Sunshine. What
Well,
do you think?
know, she was on top, and people love to see people on top.
But she was a bit
fall.
arrogant too.
Right.
She was a bit.
Of
she
course,
was a bit.
just like Ellen and the whole Diddy thing now, you know, and Oprah and the whole Diddy thing now, like, you know, titans of their industries are now fucking running from the country, literally. Yeah, crazy shit. But in regards to Martha Stewart, she's pretty. Like I said, every situation is subjective. So if I got together with her and we had lots in common, and you know, I started to look at her that way, sure, I would do her. But otherwise, yeah, 25 to or 35.
25.
Well, yeah, sure, why not? Why
Just
not?
Mike the Snake. Hey, we're not dealing with anybody here. We're dealing with Mike the Snake. You understand?
Let's just say
Have
25
some
to
respect.
40.
Kelso, have some respect for the man. I'm gonna go and get some cashews. I'll be right back. Have some respect for the man, okay?
Oh, I
He's
do.
a legend.
I'm just.
I like them younger. Let's just
Ooh.
put it mildly. Well, I'm 58, so fucking I'm old, dude. Right? So I'm younger, you know, is a large window. You know, my last girlfriend was 8 years younger than me. And
What's been the biggest age gap? Biggest age gap for you?
8 years.
That's quite normal.
Yeah, that was my last girlfriend.
What about any older girls? Have you dated any girls older than you?
No,
At any time in your life? Never.
never.
What?
I did go out on a date when I was about 21 with a 30-year-old lady, and I think we had 2 dates, and we like made out in the car, and that's as far as it went. It just, you know, the spark wasn't there. But she was the only like significantly older person. Otherwise, everybody else I've been with has been part of my circle or whatever, you know, one night stands, whatever. But they're my age or younger, you know, like yeah, for sure. I haven't had that many one night stands, honestly, but yeah. 58, and yeah, you can look at their hands and
So are you hitting the apps? Are you hitting the apps?
the apps. What are those?
Dating apps.
Oh, I tried that. I tried the most generic one of all. It was like, what's the biggest one of all? It's a Christian dating site.
eHarmony.
eHarmony. Yeah, I signed up for that, and I also, of course, tried Grinder, and
Yeah, you did try Grinder. How was that?
well, you know what I've discovered or concluded is that these operations are run by bots, and there's probably run by 1 to 2 people.
You probably got a
and-
lot of hits on Grinder, though. No.
No, not at all. And when I reached out to multiple different people, I got like the same "I'm sorry," blah blah blah, like response, but it was like word for word, verbatim, like a standardized denial level. That denial email that lets you down. It doesn't crush you. And yeah, just too many of those. And so I did go on two eHarmony dates, and they were just weird. One girl was obviously used meth, and she weighed a buck soaking wet, if that, and she smoked, and she just smelled terrible, and
He was on meth. He was on meth.
well, you could tell she used.
He was on eHarmony. He's talking about his eHarmony dates.
Yeah, and so
Mike, Mike is on Grinder. Mike is on Grinder.
I don't think I am anymore. It wasn't Grinder. It wasn't Grinder. It was another website that people use. That's not as hardcore as Grinder. What's the other one that everybody's on?
J-Date.
No, not that one.
Christian Mingle.
No.
Have you tried J-Date? Arch, that's what you need to try. You wanted someone with net worth. J-Date. You know J-Date?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's for the Jewish community.
Oh, there you go. Oh man, hook up with a nice Jewish girl, you're set for life.
So mad at snake butt, you know that?
Oh, don't generalize. There's good ones.
I'm sorry. I retract that. I didn't mean it.
No, not you, Archibald. All right, we got super chats. We're backing up here. Put the popcorn down.
$60 a month. It's $60 a month for J-Date. Fuck.
Cost of entry. All right, knock these super chats out.
Rich Mitch.
Why is he mad? We did that.
Rich Mitch, $2. Choose the Grand Seiko or give me refund. We did. We chose it. Didn't we choose it? What did you choose?
I chose the Omawatari, and Arch chose the fucking Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake.
There you go.
We got you, Rich Mitch.
We got another one from Man. It looks like if you haven't, and this is an easy answer, and you'll be surprised.
Did you get a Nissan R32 GTR or save up a bit more and get a 1980s Porsche 911? 911, baby.
See, I would all day long go for the R32 GTR.
Ooh, you've turned on Porsche.
No, I you know what? I'm a motorhead. I've owned and raced Porsches, but I'm not a Porsche nut. I'm not a Porsche guy. I'm an anything that's cool guy.
Because you're pretty much all Japanese now. You got the Cube.
Yeah.
You got the Honda S2000 motor.
Yeah, that car's.
You got the Seiko.
I do. I got a couple Seikos. I got a 6139 Pogue that my dad gave me. That used to be in my security blanket when I was like 3. I wouldn't go to sleep until he strapped it around my ankle, and then I'd go to sleep and he'd steal it back at night. And then 40 years later, I get into watches, and he gave it to me as a gift. It was really cool.
Mike, can you do me a favor? Can you just show me the Grinder app on your phone? I just want to make sure you're not bullshitting that.
I don't believe I have Grinder, but you know why? Because I don't download apps on my phone. I literally
desktop only.
Well, Yeah, it would be the desktop because I've never downloaded anything on my phone. I'm that slow when it comes to electronics, and
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. Archibald.
I know it's not Grinder. I know I'm not signed up for Grinder.
Mike the Snake, do you think Eddie has a grinder's chance in how to pick up tonight? That's up to him.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, he definitely. I was on the stream earlier before your show, and he was talking to this girl, and he's definitely got the Rico Suave thing going on. He knows how to talk a girl up, in his way, like, and yeah, man, he knows how to operate.
That's the way to go. I tell you something, really.
She was a big girl though. She was bigger than what I prefer, for sure. But
How
in
fussy
any
are you,
case,
Mike?
what's that?
How fussy?
How fuzzy was she?
How fussy were you
About what?
about hooking up in that there?
Oh, I'm not fussy at all. I walk around like with a completely open mind at all times. You never know. Like the whole online, putting effort into it never seems to work. The people, my relationships I've been in, I've met like, at in different ways that weren't the normal way. So I realized that, and so I go through life right now, doing what I love to do, being who I love that I am, and
So what's your type, Mike? You're talking about your type. You said she'd be too big for me, but then you also said you're open. So
I am.
140 pounds. 140 pounds.
I don't know. As long as she's got a
Hey, Vinny,
figure.
20 mix. Mike the Snake, did Goldberg or AC Morgan on Grinder, Mike?
No. But my perfect girl, it has a figure. Okay. I don't even mind girls that are a little slightly plump. By
Is
all
Archie
means,
plump? Is Archie plump, or is he beyond plump?
Archie would be, if he were a woman, he'd be a little too plump for my taste.
Hey!
But I'm an ass man. Okay. So if they have a perfect ass, then that
More
means,
than tits? You don't like tits?
oh yeah, tits are just part of the program. They're like a bonus. They're the cherry on the top of the pudding. I don't care about tits. I'm an ass man. I'll be right back.
Are you a tits or an arts man there, Kelso?
I'm
definite tits, but I don't discriminate. I just
I'm not one of the other. I mean, dude, I'm fair. I'm fair game. I don't like fake. I definitely don't like fake.
Oh, I hate fake, don't you?
Oh, it's terrible.
And bad fake is the worst. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Sometimes you can't even really tell, but like a lot of girls, you give them a hug and you can like feel how hard they are. Fuck, that is weird.
I got to tell you something. Are you happy in your life? How happy are you?
Very. I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I have a great life. I'm very happy. Everyone has issues, though. Everyone's got problems, but you got to be grateful for the good things.
Oh, you think so?
Mike, so you said you're an ass man. What about the is cottage cheese okay? A little cottage cheese, a little orange peel texture?
That's kind of that's the tip.
You draw the line. You start drawing the line there.
Yeah. My first girlfriend was she had the most humongous, voluptuous boobies, and but she was tall, broad-shouldered, but she had a skinny waist, and then it went out into the most perfect ass ever, and I couldn't keep the guys off of her, like we'd go to a bar or we'd go to a concert, and not to be racist or anything, but like the black guys were just like, woo, and always whistling at her, and they'd come up, hey, is that chick with you? And I'm like, yeah, she's with me. He's like, damn, boy, you lucky, man. And
wow.
she had but man,
you got a picture?
No.
It's in the past.
Yeah, well, actually, I reconnected with her like 12 years after we broke up the first time. She broke my heart, right, the first time, and then
is this an American girl? If you don't mind me asking?
Yeah.
And what kind of a profile? Give me a profile.
When I met her, it was at the junior college. She was 17. I was 20.
Whoa, Mike! Don't talk about that part.
No. Well, no. I mean, okay.
That's
In
not
certain
legal.
states, it's legal. In certain states, it's legal.
Good Lord.
I'm not insinuating we did anything. I'm just saying that's where we met. Okay. But we went out for 5 years, and she had a full scholarship to Cal Berkeley. She dropped out of high school and went to the Santa Rosa Junior College, and then she got a full scholarship to Harvard. And
Mike, what were you doing leaving that one?
Well, she left, and we talked every night, and I kind of thought the relationship was still on, and she came to visit for Christmas or something one time, and she just like was different, she's like, I picked her up, and she had she was laughing with some other guy as she got out of the bus. She had his phone number written on her hand, and I'm like, what the fuck, and she's like, whatever. And then I said, so, you want to go out tonight? And she said,
did we get this super chat? I'm sorry if we already did. I'm just seeing it now.
No.
Archibald, $5 from Patel, our savior.
Archibald, $5. Patel, Philippe. Mike the Snake, as an ass man on Grindr, were you expecting at least a few doggy styles?
Honestly, I don't think I've been on Grindr, and if I you know what? Honestly, I don't even watch.
Mike,
porn.
just sign up. Just sign up again, bro. Just check it out.
Okay, sure. Because I honestly, my libido.
What about this? Did we get locked? Oh, what about your libido?
It's low. I have low T.
But dude, talk to Narc. Talk to Narc, because he had the same issue, and now he's on the TRT. He's on the testosterone booster.
I was for a few months, and they gave me my own injections.
Yeah, it's no problems. It happens.
Well, I ended up getting a really serious infection, and it turned about the size of a grapefruit, a big giant hematoma, because of my blood thinners that I'm on.
It's complicated. No worries. Did we get this one? Doc BTW. Did we get this? $2.
Doc Beat. Yes, that's Doc BTW. $2. Mike the Snake. You into the chick that bent my seat? She's 35 years old. That's in the Mustang. Remember that lady he picked up broke his seat?
I remember the story. Yeah. No, I don't think I'd be very interested in her. But again, I'm completely open-minded, and yeah, you know a story, okay?
So go on about that girl. So she got into Harvard.
Oh, and then she ended up getting her MD/PhD with a master's in immunology and molecular cell biology. And she came back. She got married to this half American Indian guy, and then she.
Wait, so when did you break up with her?
Oh, this is way back in, like.
Oh, so she went off to college, and you guys were done.
Yeah, kind of. So I thought until
Is this before or after the bike shop? You then went into the bike shop?
No, this was during the bike shop.
Is this before drugs or after drugs?
Well, we both got into them together. and she moved away and was able to kick it and carry on with her school, and I wasn't. So I went on for another 7 or 8 years. But in any case, she was.
Is she a white girl? White girl?
Yeah, she was a white girl. But see, our circle of friends was all this like punk rock, rock and roll, music making scene, and she was like the golden child of everybody. Everybody was like, Heather's going to be the one to find the cure for AIDS or something. She's so brilliant, and she went off and excelled at school. She got married and she came back and she got a job as the curator for the water at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Okay, now if you think of the heaviness of that job, she took care of the water at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. That's like the most world famous aquarium there is, and she was with tenure hired and was making big money, and her husband apparently wasn't all she thought he was and was blowing all their money going to the bar while she was at work, and they got divorced, and then she just refused to get a lawyer, and the whole relationship ending, it just all broke her. Like she was broken, like damaged goods. I did hook back up with her, and about 10, 12 years later, and this is after her divorce and everything, and I didn't realize how broken she was. But then after a while, I just had to say, like, she was still doing meth, and not that I never did meth. I hated that drug. But she, you could tell, you could smell it on people that are using it. And
what does it smell like? I don't know. I've never been in that scene. What does it smell like?
It kind of smells like the substance itself. Your body emanates it in your sweat. But I could smell it when she was on it, and I didn't like that. And one time she came over and she dropped a little medical vial with some in it, and my little puppy, who's got razor sharp little teeth, got a hold of it, and I was like, give me that, and I wrestled her away from her, and she was 2 bites away from death, right? If she'd pierced that little container, she would have died in seconds. And the girl wasn't even apologetic. First of all, she wanted the stuff back. I threw it down.
She's a junkie. What the fuck do you expect, Mike?
Yeah, but she said,
there's been people who overdosed on heroin, right? And they punched the ambulance guy who revived them and said, "Fuck, you wrecked my hit, man."
No, that was me a couple times, honestly. But so, anyways, I kept my distance from her, but I saw her periodically. But that time was a very negative time that caused me to finally. I finally decided.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. We got 2 super chats. We got Will Money, $2.
This story's too long.
Will Money, $2.
No, it's good. Like, we love it. I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Smooth bezel or fluted? Like the snake, smooth bezel or fluted? I think he's fluted.
Fluted, in my opinion.
We got £2. How much for a video read of 2-page story I wrote? I'd need $50.
And that's a dig on me, I think, because I run on.
Mike the Snake, but Doc BTW, $2. Mike the Snake. When Will Money says bezel, he means ass.
Okay, that's the secret word.
$2. AC3, give Eddie some dating tips. Just keep trying, Eddie. Keep trying.
Well, let's give him some direct support here. So pretend you're Eddie. We're walking around. We're gonzoing. Okay, I'm your target. Come up to me. What's the first thing you're saying?
Hey,
give me the pickup line.
Babe, you want a lift? Eddie's doing all the right things.
You start with Babe.
Well, hey, I've seen him on the show. He's pretty good.
So what's your best pickup line? What's been working for you over the years? You got a lot of experience in the game.
Look, I think what you need to do is, honestly, you really do need, you've got to remember this, okay? It's not the, you can't hate the player. You hate the game, not the player, okay?
Horror breakdown, $2.
Horror breakdown, $2. Where do you buy quality generic leather bands? Look, I got to be honest with you. Most of the generic shit is just garbage. I mean, how do you find it, Kelso? It doesn't.
You gotta spend. You gotta spend about $100. I find. I mean, what's that one that I sent you that you gave to your son? Yeah. No, that's not the name. See, you got that fucking name stuck in my head. I forgot what it's really called.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Aaron Bespoke. Everyone knows Aaron Bespoke. He's going to charge you probably close to $200, but it's going to last. It's going to be quality. I mean, there's a bunch of companies you can go to.
Yeah, there's a local guy here around me that is available to make whatever you want for a price.
I got to tell you, Mike, have you doing any wood turning anymore?
Anymore. Yes, I absolutely plan to pick it back up. But right now, too many plates on the table. I've got my mother that is not set. You know, nothing's set about it. The times, you know, she calls when she needs me, and I got to jump. So I'm not able to devote the dedicated time I need to making those resin pours because it's not like I can if I mix the resin, it's not like I can just run off and be gone for an hour. I've got like a lot of work to do because it's anyways. So yes, but yes, absolutely. I plan on getting back on the lathe as soon as possible. 100%.
Get back on the tools, Mike.
Yeah, you bet. Right now, though, I am. I couldn't be happier, Archie. I got my 41 sub. You know what? I'm whole again. I'm whole. I can stop right here.
Another $2. Another £2. Sorry, from man. $50 Australian. Let me get it ready for you.
Nice.
Thank you so much, man. Look at this.
How many microfiber sleeves have you sold? Let's plug the sleeves. You got any to show? Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like a limited edition Kelso microfiber sleeve, super chat how much, or PayPal? You'll have to PayPal because we'll need the address to send it to you. What are you charging for the microfibers?
Oh,
with postage. With postage.
$15.
$15. There you go. Australian or US?
Doesn't matter. I'll do it to help him out.
Can we see a sample? Can we see a sample?
Oh man, you know, so many people have actually. I gave them to a guy who took me out to expensive restaurant. He loved it. Cal's, hey Paul, look at that. Hey Paul.
Mike, I gotta send you one.
Very cool. I love it. I'll put it in with my Archie box.
There you have it.
Yeah. Archie, I've got 2 letters from you, and I've got that box that someday I'll fix. And I think that's all I have from you directly. But yeah, I've got a little box with Archie stuff in it, for sure. You're my hero.
Hey, thank you, Mike. I greatly appreciate everything you've meeting you was a great that was one of the highlights of my US trip was meeting Mike the Snake. I mean, who doesn't want to meet the Snake?
I'm sure there's always a few. Can't make everybody happy.
Oh no, but I think anyone who's ever met you, Mike, they love you to death. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you. Everybody loves the snake. There is no question of that.
Thank you very much.
Amazon, bro. J. Gray sweater, Amazon. There's a bunch of companies that do it. You just put the image in and they can make you a microfiber sleeve. Easy. You know, speaking of you were just talking about the wood turning. You know, when we were in Switzerland, you know, you saw, Archie, it was cool seeing them do the guillocheting, right? You even asked the guy, you know.
That's right.
So,
yes, they did.
That craft, it's quite fascinating, and it just got me interested. And there's a woman up in Washington that actually will do classes, and she's world renowned as one of the best guillocheters. And I was thinking about going up and taking some classes just to try it out.
Don't you have to have a rose lathe to?
Yeah, she has it. She's got all that.
Okay, so you take classes.
She's got machines from like 1905, 1912.
Yeah, they have to be because you know they're a real guillotine. A lathe is called a rose lathe, and but like where would you go from the classes? You don't have your own rose lathe.
Right. I mean, I just want to try it out.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. Cool. Yeah.
That would be the next step, but I don't know.
Valid answer.
I don't want to know if I want to do it. I'm just wanted to test it out. Here, I'll show you one.
Oh, see, I would trade my Ducati for a rose lathe, so that I could learn to make my own guillotine dials. I mean,
we got Terry Boston joining us.
Hello, Terry.
Good evening, Archie.
Oh, I'm gonna answer that there, man. Yes, of course. $50 Australian. Let me get it ready. Thank you, man. How are you, Terry?
Good. How are you? So I got to ask you a question, Archie. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this is something I'm considering for Christmas. Okay.
Yes.
Now. Okay, I'm not going to buy a Rolex because it's too fancy for me, and I drive a Camry, so that's not for people who drive a Camry. Okay.
You want a Bentley, but don't you? If you had all the money in the world,
I want a Rolls Royce, but I'm only going to get that when I retire. So if they have Rolls Royces by then, but
they'll be electric Rolls Royce.
They'll probably fly by then. So.
Another $2 coming in here. GB, sorry, not $2. We got $20.
So
from GB. Stand by. We got super chats here. We have protocols here. We have protocols.
GB, Mike the Snake, are you a better pilot or race car driver?
I know a brand you wouldn't disagree with if I brought it up to you, a Zenith. If for an everyday watch.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah. So what about though the Zenith Pilot, the one that's like no chronograph, it's just the time only?
I love it. I love it.
What do you think of that one in blue?
I love it.
It's got like the silicone band.
All right, stand by. We got super chats. Mike, can you answer, please? We got another super chat after this. Hold on, Terry. Hold on. We got to get this super chat. Mike's not there. Okay, we're moving on. GB, $20. Hey, Terry, would you send Mike the Snake a message on Grindr?
I'm here. Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, I don't know if I would because I haven't been on Grindr for quite some time. So the thing is, I mean, I would probably say hello to him like I do on here. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hey there.
But I don't think that I would actually like try to chat with him into some sort of meeting thing. You know, I don't think he would like that, even if he was on Grindr. So. But no. Anyways, getting back to the watch, the reason why I thought of this because here's the thing: Blanc Pain's for millionaires, Rolex is for millionaires, Omega. You can't drive a Toyota and wear an Omega. You can't do it. It don't fit, you know. However,
what
if I bought if I bought a Zenith.
Yes.
Wouldn't that fit in the category as like perfect because even though I'm an average Joe, I'm you know,
You're definitely not.
because
I don't think you're an average Joe. I think you are eccentric.
I'm a
fuck.
working class, you know. So
Yeah, but I tell you honestly, yeah, I reckon the Zenith. But instead of the Zenith, why wouldn't you get the El Primero chronograph, like the Open Heart? That's such a cool watch.
the one I saw, the guy was asking too much for it. He was asking as much for that watch as you would pay for a new Samana. He was asking over 10,400 for it, and it's the same exact price as a 5-year-old Samana. You get what I'm saying? So really, but here's the thing though. I went to Joma shop. It's the one with the new green silicone rubber strap. You know what I'm talking about? It's the sport model. It's not the Open Heart. And I think it's only about for like 2 years. But the thing of this though, because you know, here's the thing. If you look at some of the other Samana models,
chat in GB20 Max. Hey Terry, would you send Mike the
We got
Snake a
that.
message on? Oh, if we did that.
yes,
We
I
got that.
would.
And welcoming, but
Yes, I
Doc
would.
BBW. Doc BBW.
Yes, I
welcome.
would.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Yo, man.
hypergamy, hypergamy, Doc.
Yeah.
But Archie, you wouldn't
Some people
disagree
say
with that
hypergamy,
though
sure.
on a Zenith.
Zenith is a great watch. I love them. They're good
Yeah,
value.
they make very nice movements because do
On the
you know
used
at one
market,
time
they are a bargain. You know that on the used
Yeah.
market, that's a bargain.
Well,
I want to
did
know if
you
the hearing
know
loss occurred
they,
before or
um,
after Archie Luxury.
yeah. Well, do you know they actually used to make movements for Rolex and Movado years ago?
Yes.
Big question for you here, Terry. GB, $20. Archibald, go ahead.
Here we go. Big question for GB. Terry, would you rather date Mike the Snake or Mark Goldberg?
No, that's an easy question.
Well, it's not for Mike the Snake, though.
I know, but I mean, anybody that
Here's the thing.
I see what you're saying.
anybody
I
that
see
would
what you're
pick
saying,
me,
Mike.
I would
is
talk
I
to-
get
stupid.
it now.
I would meet with Archie and Mike for coffee or tea. Mr. Goldberg, I might have a beer with him. I don't know.
He's a fun
It
guy.
depends on how he is. So,
Oh, Mark's the man. You'll love Mark.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'll
Mark
set
is
you guys
top.
up. I'll set you guys up. No problem.
Mark's a hoot.
Mark's already spoken for there, Kessler.
thank you. So, Archie,
He's got
you
a
don't
live-in
disagree
kitten.
with
You
that
didn't know
choice,
that.
though?
He can go
I
for
don't
tea. He
disagree
can
with
go for
that.
tea.
No.
Afternoon tea with Terry. No.
No, I would go the Zenith. What's wrong with the Zenith? I like the Zenith. I know what you mean. The simple pilot style watch. What do you think of this pick here? What would you get rid of? I want to ask you. What would you get rid of? We're going to check up on the poll. What would you get rid of there, guys?
What do you think of a complex Zenith with a little
On
gunshot
this
wound at
collection,
10
that's
o'clock?
your collection, right?
Yep, you betcha.
Is that your collection?
Yep, that's my
Archie, is that
collection.
your collection?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's see. What would you get rid of? You're asking. I wouldn't sell any of them because you got a nice collection. You
Don't
got
sell
a
'em,
nice
just shoot 'em?
collection.
That's pretty harsh.
Ooh, interesting.
So you
Well-
got two brigades. No, you got a JJ Lecoutre chronograph. It looks similar to the brigade.
Similar, but
Yes.
a little more grotesque. Not a lot more. Just
Now,
a
does
little
that
more.
Lecoutre
Let's
is
check
that
up
a,
on
is that a
what do
fly
I
by
remove?
or
Leading the poll is the Zenith Open Heart at 39%. See, I think the Zenith is one of the beauties in the collection. It's like the traditional Breguet.
I'm
You
sure.
guys
I'm
like
sure the JLC can't be far behind though. The Zenith might be almost a tie, right?
No, it's not. It's not.
Really?
Zenith at 34%, JLC 23, Breguet at Type 21 at
Someone
22.
actually the other day,
Wow.
they were wearing a Submana 14060 model. You remember that?
Yes.
That model? The 14060. It wasn't COSC certified, but it still had a Rolex movement in it.
Yes, that's a great watch. That's the Daytona.
Anyways,
watch.
well, here's the thing. Someone the other
detuned.
day
They
had
detuned
one
it, but-
listed in a jewelry store north of Edinburgh. £7,500, books, papers, servicing papers, all that from 4 years ago. They said the watch had spent 12 years in Germany and then made its way to Scotland. And it had just been serviced 4 years ago. And the guy said it was sitting in his display case now for 4 years. He's serviced it and all that, and he only wants £7,500 for it out the door.
There must be something wrong with it.
It's a steel or a two-tone? What is it?
It's regular steel, black dial, no date.
No, the
Regular
Daytona
steel.
doesn't have a
Yeah,
date.
none of them have a date, as they shouldn't have a date. But that price means there's something else going on.
No, this is Samana.
There's a conspiracy about that.
Well, what do you think, Kessel? You think, oh yeah, 7,500 pounds every day.
Well, it's he says.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Which watch?
It's a
The
Daytona.
Rolex 14060.
No.
That was made like in 2000.
It doesn't matter
And,
when it was made.
Too cheap.
It doesn't matter
Something's
when
weird.
it was made.
Something's off.
There's something wrong with it.
And 7,500.
If it's too good to be true, if it's too good to
probably
be
is.
true,
It probably is. Exactly.
don't mess with that. Anything that's going okay on a $10,000 piece, if it's 2,000 below market, there's something wrong with that fucking thing.
This
okay?
is way below market for a Daytona. That's way below market.
Anything 20-30% the lowest price you see, it's
Yeah.
I'd have to look up.
I would be careful. I would be careful.
Any ideas how many US dollars that would come out to be if it's 7,500 pounds?
Probably like 11 grand.
Well, he also had
because-
a Seamaster there that was from
That's approaching half price.
1998 that was serviced. He had a Seamaster there for £4,000. And it
Could
had
have a lot of Chinese parts.
It was
in
all steel.
Maybe it's a little more Franken than the.
It had books and
meets the eye.
papers.
I'd run a scan on those papers.
Doc, what's going on with your collection? What are you doing with your collection?
I want to check out. I want to check out as soon as I find somebody that has.
I want to
one.
know when you're going to become a proper Breguet man, Doc. Your life will improve.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But but I'm looking at least. I don't have a modern Daytona, but the newest one intrigues me. I just need to see it in person to see if it's really worth it. And I still think about getting a Sky Dweller, and I think prices are somewhat crashing, such that maybe it's not even a big deal getting it from the AD. But I wanted to get it from the AD. I've never gotten a Rolex from the AD.
I used to be able to get one of those.
One
You're what?
question I have for
You should be able
Archie,
to get a
he
Sky
might
Dweller at
know
the AD.
The answer to this is that
I've tried.
Why is it though? Like, if you've ever looked at IWC and Zenith movements, they're never COSC certified either.
So, you know, the cost certification is just a $500 fee. It doesn't mean that watches that don't have that don't meet the standard.
Although, but does that
It's
mean
more
as
like
well,
they've never
though,
been tested.
that
either
they
they've
are
been
just
tested or
finished
they
to a
haven't.
degree where they're that good, where they don't require a COSC certification?
It's not a matter of requiring it. In other words, Kesso's saying you can have a highly accurate watch that just hasn't been tested.
Yeah. So,
but it looks good on the dial. for some people.
Right, and okay, now I get what you're saying. Just like with Audemars doesn't cost certified any of their movements, but it's
It's
higher
just
level.
marketing. It's marketing.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
just looks
even
good on the
Patek,
dial. That's it.
they say +2, -2. You know, there's plenty of them. Okay, even with Patek, you know, -3, +2. They've just
Did you
changed
hear?
that actually.
Hey, Kesso, you remember we were in Geneva? They said a 10 by loop, that's for jewelry. You need a 5 by loop for watches. You know,
Or 4,
jewelers-
yeah.
What did they say?
Right.
What did he say?
4,
What size?
4 or 5 by magnification. Yeah. Well, I had a 10 by loop because that's what a lot of people use for diamonds. You know, in the diamond industry.
Oh, you're
Yes.
a diamond guy.
Well, originally that's why I had that. Long story. Anyways, but it's
Yeah.
too close up for watches, you know. And even Bart Gronefeld was like, "What the hell is this 10x loop?" You know. But you can look at really
Yeah.
fine things, but to them, that's to the point where it's like, okay, there's always going to be signs of, you know, handmade, and you know, the reason this came up was because I was talking about how on Patek Philippe's they will only warranty something that can be seen by the naked eye. So if you have like a small scratch on the dial, or one of the black polished hands has some dust on it or whatever, if you can't see it with the naked eye, it'll pass QC. And
I wonder how that works if you're myopic.
Well, the point is, if you check it with a loop, there's a lot of potential to see, you know.
No, actually, your world time Patek, it's not waterproof, is it?
30 meters. Water
30
resistant.
meters.
There's no such thing as waterproof.
See, I
So
can
if
see,
you're ever in a plane crash, then there's no chance of survival with it.
You could submerge it a little bit. If you were swimming on the surface for a short time, I bet it'd be okay. I wouldn't test it, but I bet you it'd be okay. Most of them, modern ones,
Modern one.
because they say they're legitimately 30 meters. Even the dress watches. They made that at the new standard like a year or two ago. You know.
Yeah.
What's up, Pavel? I haven't seen you in a while.
I love Pavel, don't you?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. And Mrs.
Powie's
Pavel
the
too.
difficult one. Powie's the difficult
They're
one.
different. Yeah, they're very different creatures.
What's the average cost on your world time? About 5,000.
Sorry?
The
Which
cost?
model? Which model of what? Which one? Sorry, say it again.
What's the average cost on your world time? About 5,000.
Which world time?
No, like when your Patek world time, when you
The
send them
service. The service is
well, they
1,800.
your average cost 1,800
on the world
Oh, he
time.
means the service is 5,000. Oh, that'd be a little.
A world time is a complicated Patek. It's 1,800 for a grand complication perpetual. It's 2,300, not including polish, not including a new strap, and it requires a higher level watchmaker.
Yeah, I know that, but I just think it's like I heard people they had sent their Rolexes in from like 30 years ago back to Rolex, and they would charge them out the door 4,100 just for a regular service.
Well, that's because I bet you a lot needed to be replaced on there.
So, what magnification did he say? 5 buyers for watches. Is
I
that
think
right?
4 or 5.
For
The loop
for
they
someone
use
with
is
normal
4 or
vision.
5x.
For someone with normal vision. Yeah. You don't want to have it so much magnified that, you know, you're
it's difficult to work. You lose your
you're not able to actually
your bearings.
see the aesthetics of the watch itself. So you won't be able to see the forest for the trees at that point.
Yeah, and just, I want to address one thing. Joseph Taylor says service 2,000 every 5 years. They say that service every 5 years, but talking to the watchmakers in Geneva, almost every
never.
single one of them say don't service the watch until it needs servicing, until it's running fast, till it's running slow, or till something goes wrong. Like that's what almost all of them say the same thing.
And my watchmakers, a couple of them have said you're probably going to go 20 years with a Rolex before you really need a service.
It's interesting though, because I bought my Batman 2018 brand new. It's 7 years old, and my Explorer is 2017. It's 8 years old. It's right at that time that they recommend it. So part of me is thinking, oh, do I send it in just for the fuck of it? But they're running fine, so I'm just going to take their advice and just.
Well, the other thing is, my watchmaker pointed out, if you're not wearing it every day, that makes a huge difference compared to if you're just wearing one watch and that's it. You know.
Archie, what's the average service life on your Speedmaster?
I look, to be honest with you, look, the funny thing is, with that said there, I actually serviced one of my Breguet Type 20 I had, and the watchmaker, when he put it back together, it needed a part. If I would have left the fucking thing alone, it wouldn't have needed that. You know what I mean? So
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And that's a good point, especially for the vintage folks out there. If you have a vintage watch and you take it in for service, now you may have a part missing that you can't get.
You might, yeah, exactly. So, I think realistically, you'd expect somewhere between 5, as you said there. If it's some of these people are anal, like they time it with an atomic clock. I mean, that gets ridiculous, don't you think, Kelso?
You mean the service intervals?
No, I mean like they time their watches. they test it with atomic clocks. Like how accurate is it per day? How many seconds are they losing or gaining?
I mean,
that was a good one though, Kessler. I think everybody else missed it, but I got it.
What else do you think? I mean, I don't mind the people doing that. I mean, they're guaranteeing a certain accuracy. You want to kind of check it. If your watch is running 30 seconds fast a day, something's.
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
I mean, in the watch collecting realm, a lot of
Archie, are you in the market for a new suit?
Sorry, say that again.
Houston, can you repeat?
Are you in the market for a new suit?
A new what?
A new suit.
New suit.
No,
I'm not in the market for spending money. I've got to be careful. I went to Geneva and I have overspent. We got a super chat. JD, $3. Zenith El Primero A386 in gold. Link above.
Those are nice.
That's the 1970s one with the integrated bracelet. Can you pull that up, Kelso, for us?
That's a very nice watch.
I find they wear a little small, but if you're into that, it's a nice watch.
Seconds away.
Well, no, I mean,
reach your star, boys.
Are you going to get a new suit as for Christmas? Not
suit.
You go to the tailor and have one made.
I don't understand. Sorry, please explain. A new suit. Are you getting a new suit?
Are you getting a new suit?
No, I'm not getting anything. I got to watch my expenditure. I have gone crazy. How about you? Have you done?
No, I'm not. I haven't worn a suit in 13 years. Well, since I worked at Harrods. I'm getting a new fur coat and I'm getting a Zenith, I think so.
Ooh, new fur
coat. No knickers fur coat.
Fur coat.
Terry, did you sell watches at Harrods?
Yeah, I did. I worked at Harrods for 4 years in the men's department.
What made you leave Harrods?
No, I sewed clothes. I sewed clothes and ties and things. So.
And what made you leave? Why did you leave that job? That's a good job.
Because my boss was an asshole. And
will you just resign?
No, I fucked this up. It's the gold one. Hold on.
We're getting the idea, though. And it doesn't have a gunshot.
Yeah, I resigned. Well, here's the thing. I like the job. I love that place. Here's the thing. I could be Archie being my boss there in the men's department. Really cool. But here's the thing, though. It paid well. It paid me almost £50,000 a year for what I did there. But here's the thing, though. The manager accused me one day stealing a damn pair of cufflinks out of the boutique of the men's department. And I didn't steal the fucking cufflinks. I told him you could look at the security camera. This was like a £2,500 of gold cufflinks,
Oh, you
and
should
where
have
the
taken
shirts were and
those.
all that. I didn't steal the damn things. And he's so I told him, and I argued with him and everything else. And then I argued with the manager above him on the 19th floor. And then I told him, I said, "Fuck you both, I'm out of here."
Did you still have the receipt?
No, it was a guy. He was from the delivery department. I didn't. No, I
How
never
much were they
did pay
costing?
him.
How did they find out he stole them?
They did about a week later because I received a letter in the mail stating for an apologetic letter from them, from the CEO, and they said that they found out who took them, and they
Oh,
accused
bro,
me.
Larry
Did they
H.
offer you your
Parker.
job
Larry
back?
H. Parker. You got to sue these guys.
Did
Yeah,
they
I
offer you
should have
your
sued
job
them.
back? Did they offer
No.
you your job back?
Yeah, he's offered me my job back
Did they give you
plus
your
a
cufflinks
5%
back?
raise, and I told him no. Fuck you.
Did they
Why
give you
not?
your cufflinks back?
So,
Oh, that's terrible.
Good Lord.
no, I want my cufflinks. Somebody else stole them.
So would
And he
you be
accused me.
interested? Would you be interested in a Tudor Harrods edition?
No, it's a nice one, but no, it's too fancy for me. I want Zenith.
I see.
Actually, I want to show you
I
something real
understand.
quick.
So Archie, this is the Zenith he actually wanted to see, the gold version. What do you think of the gold?
Yes. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. That's beautiful, don't you think?
Maybe you should trade yours up for the rose gold. That'll go with your other Breguets.
Now this is not the 42 like you have, Archie.
No, it's
This
a
is
38. Too
standard
small.
38.
Too small.
It wears a little small, but I think it's actually great.
Looks fantastic.
I'll be back. I'm just going to the toilet. I'll be back.
You know, and on this dial, the fucking date actually works. Like I normally hate
Archie-
the date at 4:30, but on this piece, it actually
Archie
fucking
has
finds
the
a way
same
to
thing.
blend
Interesting
in
that you
there.
say that. I was actually considering buying the last
And-
edition, which didn't have a date, but that
Yeah.
would make it not like the original. The original had
Well,
the date right there.
And can I tell you, you know what I heard about those is, and it's the same thing on the Revival, the Shadow Revival. Apparently, it's the same movement,
You
and the
guys,
date is
look.
still there. They just
oh yeah,
close,
they just
they just
put a
close
different-
up the hole. They just close up the hole.
That's
It's
all they
the
did.
date wheel is still there,
In fact, yeah,
clicking around.
the date wheel's there because if they took out the date wheel, it would
It'd have to
open
make a
up
new
the
movement.
space. It would open up the space for things to end up deposited there that don't belong.
It
At
would
least that's what
probably
my
change the way
watchmaker
the
said.
whole movement works. You know?
Yeah, that's what my watchmaker said. Is it would throw things into imbalance if they.
It's
took
all
the date wheel
integrated.
out. Right,
No.
right. And
But it makes
so,
it silly then when you get the no date. It's like, okay,
well, you've got a hidden date.
you just close the door. Yeah. What do you
But-
got here? What do you got here, Terry? What are you showing us?
This is a set.
We hear.
I've
Oh, can I
had
tell you something?
my
Hold on. We hear you
father bought
fine. I
me-
think we hear you fine with the mic down. When
My
without you
father bought
holding
me
it.
this years ago.
Come
when
in,
he was
Terry.
on Harrods.
But he
Come
doesn't hear
in, Terry.
you. He doesn't hear you with the mic down, Kessler.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, look,
Yeah, that sounds
my
great.
father bought me this years ago. It's the Queen's Min, and it's just a vintage one. But Archie actually has one as well. I don't know if he still has it, but this is all the Queen's Men.
Is that all the king's horses and all the queen's men?
No, just all the Queen's Men. you
Tilt
know.
it up a little
And
to
this
lose
was
the
a
reflection.
private
Give us a
set
little
from
tilt. Little tilt up.
1988 from Harrods, and it came in this display thing.
Is that thing there where the Humpty Dumpty goes?
Yeah, and here's the thing: this was all hand painted in Britain by the brand Britons, and this is similar to the same one that Archie had. So,
Hand painted in Britain,
So
but made
I've
in
had
China.
this
That's terrible.
since 1990, but this was before I worked at Harrods, and this came
I
from Harrods, the
see.
department store in England.
So that was sort of like your gift when you left.
No, we had it before.
This was before I worked at Harrods. This was before my father bought me this one year for Christmas. So this,
wow.
What's
my
the
father
market? What's
bought
the
me
market?
this 1 year for Christmas.
What's the market value? Market value.
This today, this set's worth about £280.
Nice.
So,
And how much do you think it cost ballpark when it was new?
The soldiers.
new, it probably sold new for about £100. So it's in mint condition. It's never been opened.
So triple value right there.
Archie has the same. Archie has the full extent collection. Archie has the horses and all that. But have you ever seen his collection? Ask him sometime. He'll show them to you. Archie has the.
So he's got all the Queen's horses and all the Queen's.
Yeah, ask him to show them to you one time. He's got all that. He's had them since he was a boy. And,
did you get this super chat, Paul? We got a $2 Patel Philippe. Did you knock this one out?
Patel Philippe, $2. Terry, what's the best attire for a proper fox hunt? I love it. That's Britain's. That's Britain's,
well,
isn't
that's
it?
easy. Let's see. You got to have a tailor-made. You got to have a tailor-made sports jacket, and you got to have a double barrel. Well, not double barrel. A 10-gauge shotgun, like for goose hunting. They do in Austria. That James Bond, Roger Moore in Moonraker had the perfect hunting attire on, the trousers and all that. If you remember that scene, he was in the Bentley convertible in that one film where he met with Drax, and he took the gun. If you remember, he shot the guy in the tree, right? Because he thought that the Drax guy wouldn't see him, and the Drax guy looks and goes, "You miss, Mr. Bond," and Roger Moore goes, "Did I?" As you said. Such good sport. So that outfit would be perfect because.
Was Roger Moore English?
Yes, he was actually from Bristol. He was from Bristol. So yeah, he was. He was British. He was a nice. But you know, actually, about Roger Moore, interesting story. Roger actually dropped out of school. He didn't finish school. And then he didn't finish school, but
he was molested as a child. Did you know that?
He was, yeah, he was. Yeah.
How did we know this?
You know, when he was only about 16, they said that he didn't weigh more than about 90 pounds. So when he was 16, he weighed more than about 90 pounds. So,
I'd call him a youngster rather than a child.
Terry, when was the last time you had beans on toast?
Beans on toast, I had it about 4 years ago. It's not really something I eat for breakfast. So.
No,
breakfast.
I had it about 4 years ago. So I don't really eat it for breakfast. So.
Isn't that a part of every English breakfast? Doesn't every
It
English
is, but usually what I eat, and Archie knows what I eat, I'll have fruit, or I'll have caviar on eggs, fried eggs, or I'll have toast with marmalade on it, or something like that, you know. I eat it every now and then, but I don't eat it all the time. I'll have
Where have I been?
Toast with marmalade on it, or
Beans
eggs
on
with
toast.
caviar on it, or fried oysters with eggs, something like that, you know.
Beans on toast for breakfast. Okay.
The chat is hilarious.
And black coffee.
Oh, I love it. You got any clowns, Terry? What other dolls do you have?
I do. Hang on a moment. I got.
Of course, he's got to have some clowns.
I got Charlie Chaplin.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Charlie Chaplin's not a clown.
Chaplin.
Is he a clown? I don't think that's
Charlie
a clown.
Chaplin. No.
Nah, that's not really a clown.
And I got. No, but he was a famous performer. Hang on a minute.
He was famous, but he was not a clown. He was actually sometimes serious.
Oh, like he's got a similar outfit to Eddie.
Thus the dictator.
I'm getting Eddie vibes with this outfit.
That's a clown, yes.
Sorry, I have to make sure my headphones go back in right. So this is a circus clown. He's sort of vintage looking, and he's a music box. You wind him up, he plays music.
Does he also rotate?
No, he just plays music.
Just plays the music.
And so it looks like to me, he's sort of like that Valentine's Day theme, you know, because he's carrying the balloons in one hand. He's got the box of chocolates, it looks like, in this hand. So, you know.
It looks like our famous sad clown, and I don't.
Yeah, you know, like he's broken from love or something, you know.
Well, but I mean that there was a famous clown that's the original sad clown in the United States.
Yeah, and then I got this one.
Now that's making its way towards a scary
You know?
clown. This is getting towards scary clown now. Now
But don't look scary. No, he's just depressed.
Well,
Any
he's
other-
scarier, he's
depressed
scarier than the
clown.
bearded clown. Scarier than the bearded clown.
I name him Phil, and this one, and this is Joe. This is
Well,
Joe.
Phil would scare some kids if you had like 5 to 10-year-old kids and you put that clown in there and it's time to go to bed. That's gonna freak them out.
Terry, do you have anything else from Harrods?
No, I moved like 3 times since I worked at Harrods, and a lot of this clothes and suits and all that I have from Harrods, I sold them. I got rid of them. I sold them to a second-hand store and all that because that time I actually gained like 50 pounds since I stopped working at Harrods, and they didn't fit me no more. So I sold them to a second-hand store. So I got rid of most of them. I didn't keep them.
Was
And
it,
you
was it
never
enjoyable? Was it enjoyable working for Harrods?
Oh, I loved it, Archie. You would have loved it too. You would have loved to be one of the top executive managers there. You would have been perfect for the job.
And what was the customers like?
Oh, the customers, right? Okay, let me tell you. Here's the thing. You knew if they pulled up in a Phantom, they were coming in there to buy a lot of stuff. You name it, right? You know if they arrived in a Phantom or a Bentley, they were coming in to buy a lot of merchandise.
But how do you know if they're coming in a Phantom?
It was easy. I would go outside on the ground floor, you know, during my lunch hour and all that. And then, you know, I would go outside and see it. You know, the cars pull up, you know. Even the French they saw Ferraris pull up all the time and everything. Very posh customers, you know, first class people from like Monaco and places. These fucking like French people who were billionaires and all that. And they would go in there and they would drop like £100,000 like it was nothing, you know. And they have the watch boutiques in there. However, I will tell you this about Rolex at Harrods, okay? Do you know that if you buy a Rolex at Harrods, okay, they will charge you $1,000 more? I don't know why, but they do. $1,000 or £1,000 more.
Why is that? No idea.
Because it has something to do with the retail thing. I don't know why. Because I asked them about this. I said, "Why are you charging $1,000 more for the watch when you can go down the road and get it for, you know, like $9,200?" And he told me because the manager at the boutique there told me because it has to do with the inclusive of the retail tax system. That's what he told me.
Okay. Got you. Interesting how it's kind of worked out there. But
I mean, Archie would love it. He would have made a great executive for Harrods. Really would have, you know. He would have.
I don't know the politics. Is it like Grace Brothers? Was Harrods like Grace? You know, the TV show?
Sort of, but there was no Captain Peacock or Mr. Rumbo.
Yes, that's right. That was a great. Guys, I'm going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank all our super chatters today.
Thank you.
A special thank you to Doc, Kelso, Mike the Snake, and Terry. Please, you are always welcome on our stream. Please.
God bless you, Archie. God bless you all. Have a good evening.
Please.
Cheerio.
Make
Farewell.
sure you come again here, please. I really do want to see
Thank
you.
you.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's great to see you. Especially Kelso for doing
Great to
that,
see
that
you.
picture up for me too. I greatly appreciate it. Let's
Yeah,
thank our
man. Hey, and
man.
let's
Super
link it to the
chatted.
dungeon. Let's link it to Eddie, man.
Of
Link it
course,
to
that's
Eddie, man.
exactly.
And Archie, you're gonna get your Bentley. One of these days, you will get your Bentley. Okay.
Look,
you will get your Bentley.
we'll see how it goes. It's not really good times at the moment. I can tell you that.
Well, I'll tell
These
you a
are
quick
not.
way.
Oh
Like
yeah,
to
we're
do in
linked to the
America
dungeon. We are
to get
linked.
money.
Now we've got to
Well,
just check there.
Yo, Terry,
What's-
Terry, if you got time, hop onto the dungeon. We're gonna put the link on here. Eddie really is dying to talk to you on the dungeon. We need you as a panelist. We'd
Okay.
love to have you. We'd love to have
Actually,
you.
what I got a question. How good
I'm
is
just going
the
to end the
real estate
poll.
market?
It was the Zenith Open Heart. Zenith Open
Okay,
Heart,
okay.
42%.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying? How is
Yes.
tough is
How
the what?
good is the real estate market in Australia right now? How good is it?
Look, it's everything is a little bit softer with Trump and fucking things up, but it's pretty hot. It is hot.
It's all
It has been.
psychological if you're blaming it on Trump, but okay.
Hey, global tariffs? I mean, that's the answer. I mean, come on, Doc. I like Trump, but that's just ridiculous what he's done. Let's thank the
I
crowd.
like the bloke too. I mean, he's a swell guy.
Patel Philippe, Ken Fresno, Patel Philippe, Rich Mitch, Muhammad Ali, £20. Muhammad Ali, that is really appreciated. It's been very tough lately, so I do appreciate that there. We had Lolex, we had JD Montreal, the ghost of Pablo Escobar, Rich Mitch, CB, Patel Philippe, Rich Mitch, Man, Patel Philippe, GB, Doc BTW, Patel Philippe, Will Money, Man, Doc BTW, Patel Philippe, Horror Breakdown, Man, GB, JD, and Patel Philippe. Guys, that is the show. We're linking to the dungeon.
So Terry, the link is in the chat. You see it?
Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you. I'm
We'll see
going
you
to
over
retire.
there.
I'm going to retire for the evening. Archie,
What?
you should sell real estate. You should sell real estate because you become rich off of that.
Terry, give us 10 minutes, bro. Come to the dungeon just for 10 minutes.
What time is
Okay,
it
here
out
we
there,
go.
Terry?
We're running the outro.